Jesus tells us that if we're not a transformed creation, then he doesn't know us. If we're not completely different than the old life we used to live, then he'll tell us on the last day he doesn't know us. If you're trying to make a noticeable difference in your life, you found the right video. If you're trying to take Jesus more serious this year, you found the right video. Give me less than 2 minutes. And please, you can spread the gospel by sharing this message. The message today, a noticeable difference. There is no mistaking a life transformed by God. The disciples had been vain and fearful when Jesus enlisted them. James and John sought to outmaneuver their fellow disciples in order to gain the places of greatest honor next to Jesus. Over and over, the disciples' actions showed that they did not truly understand who Jesus was. Even after 3 years with Jesus, Peter was afraid to confess Christ before a young servant girl. In fact, Peter did it 3 times. Anyone who knew these men would realize they were not the kind of people on which you would build a worldwide kingdom. Yet something happened to them as they were with Jesus. The Holy Spirit transformed them, giving them new boldness and wisdom. Now they could perform miracles and preach fearlessly and persuasively to multitudes. Even their enemies noticed in their changed lives the same power they had witnessed in Jesus. Listen to this. Sometimes we desperately want others to believe that we have changed, that we are more godly, more devoted, more spirit-controlled. It is not necessary, however, for those who have been truly transformed by Christ don't need to convince others of the difference. The change will be obvious. Do not become introspective, always focusing on yourself and the small changes that you see happening over time. As you walk with Jesus daily, let the witness of the changes taking place in you come from others and not from you. If you have to prove to someone that God has really changed you, then he has not. Those around you will surely notice when your life has been transformed by your relationship with Jesus. You hear that? You don't need to prove to others. Just follow Jesus and it'll come naturally. Guys, comment what you thought, share to somebody else, and let's have a God year in 2026. Peace out.